Good afternoon, folks. Should be afternoon for most people. I guess I am kind of throwing out you West Coasters still in the morning. So you guys, I was online at 11 this morning on Tops, put in for a case of Bowman hobby boxes. The wait was 120 minutes. I got all the way down to less than a minute, and then it went back to 39, and it still says 19 minutes now. There's no way that product is in stock. No way. That shit's been sold out for an hour and 20 minutes at least. And they're just letting all of us fools stand in line thinking we have a shot at it. All right, folks. Gilded is full. We're waiting a couple payments. So at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, the Diamondbacks already have a backup, but the Athletics will be available at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time if anybody wants to back those up. Other than that, I have one more box of Prizm Black yet to get through. And I just got in a sealed case of Select Hobbies. If you go look at the group chat, the main group chat, I did post a price preview for the next boxes of Select. It is cheaper than before. You guys are going to be impressed with the price. I took my pricing from Fanatics, worked my percentages on it. I want to say the Fanatics breaker was almost $8.50 a box on Select. I think I'm around $6.50, $6.60. So the A's, I think, are $95. You'd have to go hop on the post. And I think we're just going to do one at a time to start off. Maybe when we get a couple in, maybe we'll start doing two. But I'm free Wednesday, Thursday, basically, without much to do. So I got some honey-do lists, but girlfriend and kid are both out of the house, so I've got time to just sit here and rip shit. So if anybody that had shipping from Hits, that stuff should be all packed up. You should have your print, you should have your labels, you should have your tracking numbers. It'll go in the mail today. Again, I always send a picture with the address and tracking number, and I always want you to verify your address before I send it out. Some people move and we forget to update addresses, that kind of thing. And packages are something that do not forward. I learned that one. What was I looking at? Prizm Black. What did we do? Autographs are going to ship for free. I'm down to 16 minutes on my wait list, but I don't think I'm going to get that. So the next Prizm Black box I do, I'm going to go back to random teams, I think. That, or the other option is I'm going to run pardon me. I'm going to run all the college and nil together as one spot. Charge the shit out of it, and then do all the teams separate, all the NFL teams separate. Prizm Black number 2, this break 2026-78. We got Brandon, Alabama, Minnesota, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Chad Newland, all high school, unlisted universities, Browns, Ohio State, Forrester, Arizona State, Clemson, Colorado, Florida, Cowboys, LSU, Houston, K-State, Kentucky, Cody, Cardinals, Cam, Falcons, Bears, Broncos, Platt, Ravens, Barclay with the Bills, Baker, Panthers, Patriots, Bucks, OB, Bengals, Chargers, Dolphins, Michigan, Donnie, Lions, Smallwood, Georgia, Sikorsky, Packers, Raiders, Steelers, Charla, Texans, Seahawks, SMU, South Carolina, West Virginia, Rob, Colts, Davey, Jags, Jack with the Chiefs, Ron, Rams, Saints, A&M, Tennessee, and the Giants. Burke, Vikings, AK, Nebraska. McClellan, Jets, Titans. Tanner, Notre Dame, Eagles. Charles, Penn State, Oregon. Aldreet, 49ers. Redden, Texan Longhorns. And Myers with the Washington football team. No, it's select football. It'll be select football, Ryan. They're talking about the Gilded. Gilded's baseball. Your 101 is 1688 with a jersey match of 60. If you're eligible for the 101 and you hit it this break, it's going to translate to about 1520 unofficially. 90% of the pot. And remember, jersey match at 60. Jersey match would pay out as break credit. First box we did, there were a ton of numbered cards. Seems like should have a decent shot at taking down the jersey match at least. Oh, where did my knife go? Where did my knife go? I don't know. What I did with it. I guess we're down to the handy dandy scissors. Best of luck here, folks. Empty box. And off we go. Edgerrin James, Boomer Esiason, Terrell Davis, Terrell Suggs, Talisman, Terrell Davis, little Jack Ham, Dermonte Dawson, Quentin Gibson on the nil, going to Colorado, Eli Manning, Giants, Phil Simms, Plaxico Burress, and Ben Roethlisberger. Dawson. Can't remember from box to box what they number. 202, 249 on the Jack Ham. Terrell Davis, Talisman. Yeah, right? It's almost an all Steelers pack there. Emmett Smith, Archie Manning, Barry Sanders, Joe Delamiller. I don't know that guy at all. Talisman, Eric Dickerson. Bruce Smith on the red. Sam Levette, ASU. Luke Lindenmeyer, Cornhuskers. Gunnar Stockton. Michael Sturdivant. Drew Alar. And Garrett Newsmeyer. Holy nil. We had a pack like that last time too. See, technically the red was the first one out. Bruce Smith. 48 of 299, excuse me. And the Sam Levette is unnumbered. Never mind. We're good there. Andre Reed, Mario Williams, AJ Green, Irvin Fryer. Your first auto. Autos get free shipping. Jets, Wesley, Walker on the Prismatrix. Prismatrix. I am having a difficult time with words today. Oh. Jets. Where were the Jets? McClellan with the first auto out. Jim Kelly on the blue cracked ice. 112 of 125. On the orange, Michael Irving. 42 of 49. Dave Casper. Jeremiah Love. Sam Levette. Mark Bowman and Caleb Downs. Boy, I'm having issues over here. Jim Kelly. I'm going to say, though, on the Prizm Black, we're getting plenty of color. So there's one thing about that. Like I say, I mean, I really think Panini should have been doing it all along, but I really think if this product had chance to, like, if they weren't losing the license in April, I really think this had a potential to be a really huge product. Like, if they were able to wait for all those college players to get drafted and put them in pro unis, would have been a monster product. Alan Page, Randy White, Edrin James, Kurt Warner, little fractal, Garrett Newsmeyer, LSU. On the blue, Urlacher, 159, 199. Silver, Bo Jackson. Orlando Pace, John Lynch, Brian Dawkins. Jerome Bettis, Ken Houston. Seriously, do not know what my issue is today. Bo Jackson, Urlacher. Should have two autos yet, folks. Megatron, Marv Levy, Peyton Manning, Ken Anderson, Eli Manning, Kaleidoscopic, Silver. Kurt Warner on the pigskin. Kurt Warner is, what do we got there? 244, 224 of 225, almost the eBay bookend. 224, 225 on the Kurt Warner pigskin. Rod Smith, Broncos, sensational signatures on the blue. Broncos, Cam Bryant, 20 of 49. Hardly Gilmore, Tim Brown, Rondé Barber, Terrell Owens, Tiki Barber. Rod Smith, Broncos. Did I say Cam? Yes. Kurt Warner on the pigskin. And Kaleidoscopic, Silver, Eli. James Lofton, Ricky Williams, Jimmy Johnson, Drew Brees, Kaleidoscopic, Peyton Manning, blue. He needed the money. Peyton Manning does not need the money. 162 of 199. Bryce Underwood on the flash. 47, 249. Bobby Bell, silver. Drake Lindsay, Damani Jackson, Quentin Martin, Trey Taylor, and Luke Cromenhook. Manning on the blue. See how my little waiting in line. That's what I figured. Out of stock. Getting product on Topps anymore is more impossible than getting Taylor Swift tickets on Ticketmaster. Joe Thomas, Chris Carter, Tony Dorsett, Anquan Bolden. Fractal, silver, Randy Moss for the Patriots. It's a beautiful card. Ricky Williams on the orange wave. 14/60. On the red, Bryce Underwood, Michigan Wolverines. 71, $2.99. Charlie Joyner, Ryan Wingo. Dylan McCutcheon, Parker Livingston, look at all the Longhorns. Zachariah Branch. Bryce Underwood. Ricky Williams. And that fractal, Randy Moss. Joe Horn, Herman Moore, Thurman Thomas, Tony Baselli, Fireworks Mark Bowman, Dan Fouts on the purple ice, 120, 149, Quentin Martin on the purple, 81/99. Harold Carmichael, Fred Biletnikoff, Joe Green, Bo Jackson, and Dawson. Let's say, folks, plenty of numbered cards. Aikman, Larry Fitzgerald, Donald Driver, Urlacher, Irving, Little White, Isaac Bruce. 45/175 on the Isaac Bruce. Silver Auto, Colts, Dwight Freeney, going to Rob on a mini win, I believe. Dwight Freeney, Silver Auto. TJ Moore, Marshall Falk, Art Monk, Dan Fouts, Terry Bradshaw. Isaac Bruce on the white. Dwight Freeney, Silver Auto. McCoy, Bobby Bell, Ozzie Newsome, Fran Tarkenton, Devin Hester on the kaleidoscopic, Anthony Hill Jr. on the blue for the Longhorns, 137/199. Silver Joe Green, Jet Tamala, Dylan Royola, DeCorian Moore, Anthony Hill Jr., and Brian Wesco Jr. Silver on the Joe Green. Blue on the Anthony Hill. All right, unless we get a bonus, our autos are done. Dan Hampton, Eric Dickerson, Lawrence Taylor, Brett Favre, Fireworks, Raiola for the Huskers, silver. LeSean McCoy on the red, 187, 299. Vinatieri, 19 of 249. Marcus Allen, Kevin Jennings, Kenye Uda, Lamar Bo Jackson, Chris Henry Jr., Hampton Dickerson, LT, Brett Favre, Marcus Allen. And little last chance romance. Kellen Winslow, Darrell Green, Jack Ham, Charles Woodson, Mike Allstott, Paul Krause, Darren Woodson, Julio Jones, Leroy Butler, Talisman, Marcus Allen base, silver, LeSean McCoy, and a little red checker, red power, whatever they call this one. Zachariah Branch is ending last card of the break. Should be Bulldogs, I believe. No, USC. USC transfer. We'll have to look on the list and see where this one is. 55 of 75. It looks like a Bulldogs uni to me. 55 of 75. We'll check it out, see where it's at on the checklist. Any of these guys on the nil, on the college stuff, guys, it goes by what's on the checklist. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to tell you the truth, to go through and look at them all, but I'm glad I only got 3 boxes of this stuff. Well, I think our first box was worse. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what we had in the first box. Oh no, we had the color blast in the first box, so I shouldn't say that. Recap it. Let's go silvers. LeSean McCoy, Dylan on the fireworks, green, Randy Moss on the fractal, Bobby Bell, Eli on the kaleidoscopic, Bo Jackson, Sam Levette, Dawson, Terrell Davis on the talisman, Zachariah Branch, 55 of 75, LeSean McCoy, 187, 299, Adam Vinatieri, 19, 249, Anthony Hill Jr., 137, 199, Isaac Bruce White, 45, 175, Dan Fouts, 120, 149, Quentin Martin, 81 of 99. Ricky Williams, 14 of 60. Bryce Underwood, 71, 299. Underwood again, 47, 249. Peyton Manning, kaleidoscopic, 162, 199. Kurt Warner on the pigskin, 224, 225. Urlacher, blue, 159, 199. Jim Kelly, blue ice, 112, 125. Michael Irving on the orange, 42, 49. Bruce Smith, red, 48, 299. Jack Ham, 202, 249. And your autos, Wesley Walker, Jets, base, Prismatrix. Dwight Freeney, silver. And sensational signatures, Rod Smith, 20 of 49. Do appreciate y'all. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Remember, we will get Select Hobby going today. I did shoot out a price preview for that. You guys, I will shoot out a time. I'm going to schedule that post for the first box. I'll let you know what time it's going to drop, and you guys can claim teams then. We are just going to go box by box claims on this. Do want people to get a decent shot at getting teams if they want them. At least to start with. Maybe we get a few boxes in. Maybe we'll combine them or something. I'm not quite sure, but I think I'm running it cheap enough that I want people to have a decent shot at getting a team if they want them. And then I also want to make sure that we're priced appropriately. You know, if I have some teams that aren't moving, sometimes I got to make some price adjustments mid-case just to try to move some of those other teams. If you allow somebody to take one of those top teams on the cheap, it's tough to make some price adjustments if needed. I'm going to see where we're at for the Gilded. We're going to try to get that one in today. I can't make any guarantees. I do need to get ready for work and do got a couple things I got to get done before that happens. So alrighty, there we go. Again, appreciate y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. I'll let y'all know about the Select. Thank you much.